Hey everybody, what's going on? It is Guy Story here, coming at you for episode 4. And I'll just get right into it. Tomorrow I'm leaving for Thailand. This was something I've been planning for a few months now. And a couple years back, I actually made the very same trip. It's my first time leaving the United States, and it was something I had just dreamed of doing for the longest time. And that ended up being a fantastic experience for me. And here I am reliving a little bit of that, going to Thailand. I plan to be there for probably just about a month this time. And like I said, that was once my dream. And today I'm a little excited, but I'm lacking some of that energy that I once had. I think about all the stress of travel and accommodations and spending money. Also the fact that I'll be working instead of just enjoying my time there, doing whatever. But it should be fun regardless. It isn't really what I wanted to talk so much about though. I'd love to make a separate video about my past Thailand experience. Today I just kind of wanted to clear my head a bit. I've been using this platform as a verbal journal. I realized in my last video and the 2 previous that I just don't have a very engaging voice. This is something that I've heard my whole life, and I really want to fix it this year. I've been told that I'm monotone, that I mumble. So that, along with the fact that it takes me so long to process my thoughts and I often have to take little pauses between my words, I think it's just tough to listen to me. But practice makes perfect, hopefully. So here I am on episode 4. Here's to another 4, 10, 20 episodes. I'd love to see where I get to if I put in those reps. And I plan to just keep all these videos up. They're already a little cringy, but I think it'll be great for myself and others to see the progression. Still sticking with that 1 subscriber. I think it's the guy who's been leaving comments. Let me find the username. Shout out to Arctic Advice. He's been commenting on my videos, and I suspect that he's my 1 subscriber. It's great to have him along. He's kind of keeping me going right now. Looking for subscriber 2. It could be you. Subscriber 3 after that. I'd love to have you along for the Guy Stories. And actually, I do plan on sharing this video with my coworker, Brad. He was asking about it. I mentioned that I created an anonymous channel where I could just speak my mind. And I didn't intend to share it with anybody personal, but Brad's a chill dude. And eventually, I don't want to have to hide behind anonymity. So just get it out of the way. Sorry, Brad, if any of this makes you cringe or you didn't know this, some of these details about me, but this is your coworker. Anyway, I heard today that life is all about sales. This was from dual commentary, Why Learn and BizPath. BizPath was saying that life is all about sales. And I never really thought about that, but it does ring true. If you want to get your way, you really have to sell yourself on sell others on why it should be that way. He gave the example, like in school, if you need an extension on your homework, you got to sell the teacher on that. And that was never something that I did. If I missed a deadline, I would just like suck it up and take the poor grade. I never tried to negotiate. In life, I never really tried to negotiate. And that's probably not a good mindset to have. It may just be rooted in the fear of rejection, because that's ultimately the worst case scenario there. And I don't like being rejected. I should probably psychoanalyze at some point why that is. But this year I'd love to focus on communication, which I'm getting experience and reps in with this channel. I want emotional intelligence. I plan to read a book about that. And more sales wisdom. There's tons of gurus online. Not really sure who to trust at this point, but it could be just a good idea to try and like sign up for a part-time sales job or something just to figure out what's going on there. Usually when I first get started in a niche, I can dive deep real quick and have it just consume me, which wouldn't be a bad thing in this case, to just do a deep dive on good salesmen. It could really improve my life. I did connect with a speech coach not too long ago, speaking coach, and I almost pulled the trigger on his course. It was like $600 for 4 lessons, which to me, I mean, that's not an insignificant amount of money. And I just told myself, like, I could probably learn this online. And I talked to my coworkers about it too, and they said, yeah, you should definitely at least try to learn from free resources first before you spend the money. I see it that way. I also see it in the sense of if somebody has walked the path ahead of you, then you can just copy their exact footsteps, and like having them hands-on showing you which footsteps to take, it could end up saving a lot of time or motivating you or keeping you accountable for improving yourself. So I haven't counted it out yet, but I did just see a free video about some gentleman talking about how to speak more articulate, and a couple points that he made were that you can softly whisper your next sentence before you commit to it, pause, whisper that sentence, and then go for the revised version of that sentence that can make you sound a bit more put together. He also suggested that it's all right to verbalize your need for more time, and that rushing to say your next thought can be self-sabotage for your intellect. That sometimes it's fine to just say, give me a moment to think about that, and then just smack them with some thoughts and knowledge. So I'll try and do that, along with removing more ums from my sentence and giving a more steady cadence of my speech. Again, just going to get the reps in here. I'm sorry for my early listeners. I really hope I can get better at that. Finally, one more point here. Brad, really hope you made it this far in the video. If you have, I challenge you to upload a piece of content here in the next, let's say, 3 days. So I'll give you until the 12th of January. I want a linked piece of YouTube content with commentary over it. There's really no excuses not to be uploading this stuff, practicing. I think it can only benefit you to try and get some attention on the platform. And I'd love to see what you come up with. Okay, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Really hope you made it this far in the video. If you did, like and subscribe. Have a great day.